Welcome to another episode of Football Talks. I'm yet again Sabesh Manmathan. Today we are doing a live stream for you guys, just to show you guys how is it now in the whole Premier League. So things are getting very exciting. There's a lot of news coming up today, and I thought of just sharing it with you guys, and we can all take a look on what is happening right around the world. So the first interesting news that we are seeing now is Jack Grealish to Man City. It looks like the last time I said that it's still there's no talks and all that, but today looks like he's going to do his medical. And to do a confirmation news, I'm pretty sure Jack Grealish is now heading to Man City for sure, because Aston Villa out of nowhere just signed Danny Ings with an undisclosed fee for 3 years. Where did that come from? No one knows what actually happened. Out of nowhere, Danny Ings, who is a player who plays for Southampton, the one at the back, all of a sudden he became an Aston Villa player. So the villains looks like the villains are yet again doing pretty well in the transfer market. They have already captured Buendia. Now they have captured Danny Ings, and I also believe they captured Bailey as well, if I'm not wrong. So Aston Villa is one of the teams which have been doing very well, and I'm really hoping that they turn out pretty well this season in the Premier League. So coming back to Jack Grealish. So Jack Grealish, as you can see at the back here, Jack Grealish is coming to Man City. He's doing his medical. I think by tonight or tomorrow you can see Man City signing Jack Grealish after his medical is done. So Jack Grealish is going to be up to 100 million fee. So this can also give Aston Villa a lot of advantage, a lot of players that they might see where we can even be surprised of, like this Danny Ings one. I was totally not expecting that to come again. The next news, a person who is also a prime target when he was playing in the Premier League for the past 2 seasons for Norwich City, is in Aston Villa's radar if Jack Grealish goes that way. And it seems like Jack Grealish is going that way. So Todd Cantwell is a prime target for Aston Villa if Grealish leaves. Imagine you have Buendia and Cantwell. We have seen what these two paired up with Norwich City in the Premier League for the past 2 seasons. And yeah, looking at Cantwell as a player, he's not to say like he's that bad. He's a very good player. And yeah, Aston Villa, wow, man, wow. Something that I have never expected is happening. And Aston Villa proves that they are having one of those transfer summers after the Emi Martinez signings and every other signings that they had previously. Now it's coming here. The next team who is also pretty busy in the transfer is the Gunners, Arsenal. So looks like James Maddison, 70 million to Arsenal. But Leicester is still keen to keep James Maddison, but still depends if Maddison wants to leave. But will Arsenal pay 70 million? And I also got some rumors saying that some of the players from Arsenal, like the right back, if I'm not sure, his name is Maitland-Niles, right? So he can go the other way. It means they might do some swap deal to reduce the fee, or there might be some wage control and all that. But Arsenal seems to be very interested in James Maddison, and this could be another superb signing. James Maddison is still young, and after they have signed players like, I don't know, Arsenal recently signed some young players in the front who can help to boost their attack. Bukayo Saka is there as well. And then they also have Smith Rowe now. Thomas Partey looks good shape. And Granit Xhaka has signed his new contract unexpectedly. Everyone was thinking Xhaka will be leaving to AS Roma, and now he has signed a new deal. So, well, looking at this deal, James Maddison, that's a pretty interesting one. And let's hope I don't know what is going to happen, but Arsenal fans seems to be very excited with this deal. The next news coming from Anfield. Alisson Becker, the goalkeeper of Liverpool FC, have signed new deal. And he's staying under a contract extension to Liverpool. I think that's pretty good news to all Liverpool fans. Alisson has been a savior in the past 2 to 3 seasons in Liverpool, and I'm pretty sure many fans out there would like to keep him. he is staying. So yeah. So that's all these small talks. Now we have a big event to go through. The forwards talk, the striking department, the place where things are going haywire at the moment. So let me just do a brief information here. So at the beginning, Chelsea, the Blues, were interested in Erling Haaland, and Man City were also interested in Erling Haaland. Even Manchester United, as always, whoever it is, it's always rumored to Manchester United is also interested with Erling Haaland. And then Chelsea tried to get Erling Haaland by sending off Hudson-Odoi and Tammy Abraham the other way to Dortmund, but Dortmund rejected this bid. Expected news, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Chelsea has actually tried to bid for Romelu Lukaku for 85 million to Inter Milan, which means that Lukaku can be coming back to his club that he has left because Chelsea said they didn't want him apparently at that moment. And then he succeeded, and now Romelu Lukaku seems like even he himself is telling Inter to accept the bid. Because looking at Inter's situation at the moment, they are also having some financial crisis. So it's either Lautaro Martinez or Lukaku who will be departing. And in this case as well, if Lukaku stays, definitely Martinez is leaving. And the Gunners, again, they are interested to sign Lautaro Martinez, but they're just looking at the transfer that is going to happen between Lukaku and Chelsea. If that is not happening, then Martinez, you can see him in an Arsenal color. At the same time, if Lukaku goes, that means Haaland is no longer going to go to Chelsea this season. We already know it. Maybe next season, no. But if Lukaku is going to there, so Haaland is now coming up to these two big clubs, which is City and United. Pause there a moment. The next news is the bigger one. Harry Kane. My God, Harry Kane, where the hell have you been for the past 3 to 4 days? Why aren't you turning up for the training session? Why aren't you in the pitch? Everyone is looking for you. Kane, where are you? Harry Kane, where are you? No one is looking up for you. Everyone is looking for you. Where did you go? Spurs officials have confirmed that Kane is not available in training. He has missed up to 3 to 4 trainings. He's not there. Apparently, probably he might be like, nah, I'm going to just skip the training to make sure that I go to Man City. My thing has to go on because my year is now, I'm 29 years old now. I have to go, mate. So this could happen. So Manchester City seems to be another favorite again. So maybe probably after this Jack Grealish deal is done, City might be moving for Harry Kane. To be honest, why do City need Grealish at the first place? I'm not sure why. Why do Pep need Grealish? I have no idea. If you're going to get Harry Kane, then it makes sense because there's no one to replace Aguero, and Jesus don't seem to be that guy. And Harry Kane seems to be a perfect fit. But now, so all of a sudden, they are signing up Jack Grealish, and probably Harry Kane might go in as well. City is going to be unstoppable next season, man, if this happens. So, yeah. So Harry Kane most probably will be going to Man City. Oh, no. Wait. If this happens, then imagine there's only one club who Haaland might choose there. It's us, Manchester United. Well, we also still have this Varane deal, which is going to be happening soon. And then we also heard this Kieran Trippier news, which has been coming in. But once Edinson Cavani is going to leave the club, or maybe Anthony Martial is going to leave the club, then we might also need a striker there. And yes, Erling Haaland seems to be interesting. But looking at the manager, his agent, sorry, not the manager, his agent is pretty, he's not such a good manager, good agent for you to talk to. Similar to what's happening to Paul Pogba. Today's news says that Paul Pogba is keen to stay now. But yesterday they said that Paul Pogba is trying to go out of the club. So things are not keen here. We don't know what is happening between Paul Pogba and yeah. So there's a lot of things that's happening and it's very, very exciting. But yeah, these are some interesting transfer updates that we have never expected. But this could also mean that the Premier League this season is going to be a blast with all these new players coming in, like Jack Grealish to Man City, Harry Kane to Man City, Lukaku going to Chelsea, and then we have Varane and also Sancho in Manchester United. It's like, wow, things are getting very, very heated up at the moment. This is the transfer that everyone has been waiting for. Yes, the Euros came in, and then things got delayed and all that, and it felt a bit uninteresting to see what's happening and all that. Finally, things are coming in place. So finally, before we end this session today, I would like to also talk about the new VAR rule that is set to end the Premier League players buying penalties next season. So next season, VAR seems to be a bit more strict, but if they are going to keep the same officials who have been refereeing for the past season, then I don't think that anything is going to change. But yes, the Premier League is now trying to end the art of buying a penalty. Like what happened when Raheem Sterling dived in that Euro game, you remember? If you recall, Raheem Sterling actually did that to win a penalty later on. So that could also happen in this case. And now the head of refereeing, Mike Riley, actually said that they have actually decided that the penalties will be only allowed if it's a proper fall. So if there's players just having a soft touch or players crying for a penalty, it's not going to be given. And yeah, I think that's a good way. In a way, that is something that you should be implementing. But yet again, if the VAR is going to be taken control by all the person that we had been having in the past season, I don't think anything is going to change. So yeah, so that is about the VAR news. So yeah, so we have briefly gone through all the transfer rumors and all the important targets that has been there. So Jack Grealish, just wait for him to announce. I mean, just wait for Man City to announce the signing of Jack Grealish. I'm pretty sure that's done. 100 million to Aston Villa, where Aston Villa can just start to strengthen their squad further. Hope they do some wise decision. Well, they already did some wise decision with Buendia and then Cantwell and Danny Ings and Bailey. Wow. And they have some excellent keeper at the back. Don't forget that. Tyrone Mings as well, a good centre back. So, yep. So that's Aston Villa. And the next one is the big one, the striker department, as we were talking about. Lautaro Martinez might be going to Arsenal if Lukaku stays. At the same time, Lukaku might be going to Chelsea if Inter is willing to sell him, but Inter has to take a risk there. I don't know. Next, Harry Kane, who has missed a set of training sessions. So he's going off definitely, I guess, to, I think the only favorable one is Manchester City. Unless out of nowhere he comes to Manchester United, I don't mind as well. But it seems like he's going to Man City anyway. And we also have Alisson Becker signing a new contract extension, but Liverpool seems to be very quiet. They have some financial crisis, but yeah, Liverpool seems to be very quiet. And also Spurs looks to sign. I think they already signed Romero, and they are also looking keen into getting Lautaro Martinez before the Gunners do. That derby there, and also finally, the news that Todd Cantwell, is it? The other news that we are seeing. Oh, sorry, James Maddison. Yeah, James Maddison to Arsenal. This is also a very, very interesting topic that we can go through time to time to see what is the update that's going to happen. So that's all from me today on all these football talks. Hope you all enjoyed this session. Please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Most importantly, we have a new FBTV prediction league starting from the first day of the Premier League up to the 19th day of the Premier League. Whoever that's going to be on the top of the table is going to win RM 250 pounds. No, ringgit Malaysia. Pounds is just too much. So you can just check out all the information, all the descriptions in our Instagram page or in our Facebook page as well. And until the next time,